I am sitting here in a gallery at Park City, Utah, with one of the biggest movie stars in the world, Aamir Khan. Um, he is the star of Three Idiots, which is a huge, huge box office sensation. Tell us how you put it in perspective, how big a hit Three Idiots really is.
Well, it's. I mean, in box office terms, it'll do a gross of close to $100 million worldwide.
Wow, no, that's the biggest ever in the history of Bollywood films?
That is the biggest.
Is it bigger than Lagan?
It's bigger than Lagan. Actually, the biggest before this was Gajni.
That's right,
And
which you
so
also starred in.
I also in that. Gajni, it's gone. It's a good 40% higher than Gajni. So that's
How
the
do
box
you-
office side. But actually, what I'm really more concerned with is the kind of impact it's had on the audiences. And
Well, it has a message.
yeah. So it's been a really
It's about progressive education.
it is, yes. So it's gone down really well with people, and audiences have loved the film, and the kind of impact it's had on people, parents and kids and youngsters. That's really heartwarming to see.
What, but you packaged it in a way that was so. I mean, as a student of Hollywood, I have to say, I mean, it is a comedy. It has real emotions. It is a rollicking good time, and it's almost. What is it? 3 hours long?
It's
Almost.
about 2 hours 45.
Yeah,
2
yeah.
hours 45.
And I'm not, I mean, all these. Why can Bollywood get away with these long movies and other cinemas can't?
No, I mean, you have films coming out of Hollywood as well, which are almost 3 hours long. I remember Gladiator was quite long.
Or Inglourious Bastards, yeah.
And Titanic was quite long. These are all successful films, and they were, almost 3 hours or maybe a little more than that.
But you're a producer too. I mean,
Yeah.
you figure out how you're putting these packages together. You're starring in them, but you're making sure that they're going to please audiences. How do you go about making those choices?
Well, I actually just, quite honestly, I don't think too much. I go with my instinct. So it really depends on what script I'm excited by, what I like, and what moves me, what touches me, what engages me, So anything that excites me is what I get attracted towards, and that's how I pick my films.
Now you're playing a college student
Yeah.
in Three Idiots. Now, how did you get away with that? You did. You pulled it off.
Well, I was lucky, I think. I mean, that was one of the big reasons I did not want to be in this film. So I loved the script, but I told Raju, I said, I'm 44, I'm 43, but I'm going to be 44 by the time we shoot the film, and I'm supposed to play a 20-year-old. So I think it's rather unwise for us to go down this path. But he was very keen that I play the role, and one of the reasons was, he said, first of all, I think you can look the part, and but more importantly, he said that you've lived your life like Rancho has, and the character that I'm playing.
Explain that.
Well, Rancho is very free-spirited, and he doesn't, he just follows his heart, and often what he does is not what is, conventional good wisdom or practical. He's not a very practical guy. He does, he's very happy to take risks in life, and basically he's very free-spirited and follows his heart and does what he believes in, does what makes him happy, actually. And often it's not very practical, but he still does it. And he said that that's how you've kind of led your life, and that's how you've, most of the films you've done are most impractical. So he said, when someone like you says these lines, which Rancho is saying, don't chase success, chase excellence. If you're saying it, it rings true, because that's how you've led your life. You've never chased success.
Well, one of the things that I think about the movie stars in India is that you're the most talented group of people there is. You have to be able to play period. You have to be able to be a warrior, as you've been, and a bad guy, a crazy bad guy like Gajini, right? And all the kinds of fun, romantic. And then you have to be able to sing and dance. Although I guess you don't actually sing.
No, I don't sing. No, I've sung one song in my career.
But that's a wide range of skills that you have to be able to pull off. Everyone, all of you do.
Yeah, well, I think that's those are the kind of demands that are there on actors, no matter which part of the world they come from. So you have historicals being made all over the world, and musicals as well, though not so often, but still you do have musicals being made in the West as well. So I think as an actor you should be able to ideally you should be able to kind of slip into any personality and become the person.
Now, obviously, Three Idiots was a very good hit here in the States, and I don't think it was only with Indian audiences. Do you have a sense that there's a bigger receptivity for Bollywood films now in the States?
I wouldn't be a good judge of that, because I think you would probably be able to tell us more about that, because I haven't seen the film here in the US, so I don't know what kind of audience has seen the film, but the numbers indicate that a lot more than the usual Indian audience has seen the film.
And how do you account for the film's success? What do you think it's?
Well, I think it's a film it's really entertaining, but apart from being entertaining, it's also very enriching.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what's really appealing to people. I also think that education is an issue which is quite universal. So right from a small little village in India to a big city in the US, you would find that people are kind of struggling with the same issues.